This is Coach87, and I'll be demonstrating how to play PS3 games on Linux. If you've been on my channel for a while, you are probably wondering how I'm able to play certain PS3 games on Linux. I use an emulator called RPCS3. This PS3 emulator is currently available on Windows, Mac, and Linux. If you are wondering why the screen looks smaller than normal, I'm recording this on my Steam Deck and forgot to up the video quality for recording this video. Anyway, first we need to visit the RPCS3 website, rpcs3.net. Then head to the downloads page. Here you'll see where you can download RPCS3 for Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Since I'm using Linux, I'll use the Linux x64 version of RPCS3. Most PC users will use the x64 version of RPCS3. For my own convenience, I will be downloading the app image of RPCS3 in a different directory. I've also decided to shorten the file's name. Next, let's head on over to the Quickstart section. There will be a link for some other things we will need for RPCS3. Here are the system requirements for RPCS3 on PC. We want to click on the PS3 system software link, which will provide us with the firmware needed for this emulator to play PS3 games. Scroll to where it says how to update PS3 system software and expand on update using a computer. This will have a link to the firmware we need for the emulator. To speed things along, I'll save this file in the same directory as the emulator. You might get a warning about downloading this file. Since it's from PlayStation's own website, it should be fine to continue to download it. Before starting up RPCS3 for the first time, we need to change the permissions for the app image file. To do this, right-click on the file and select Property. Click on the Permissions tab and click on the Allow Executing File as a Program checkbox. Click OK. Now let's start up the emulator. While not necessary, I will recommend creating a desktop shortcut for RPCS3. When you are ready, click on the I have read the Quickstart guide checkbox and click the Continue button. Remember that PS3 update.pup file we downloaded earlier? Now we'll need that file for RPCS3. Go to File, Install Firmware, and select the PS3 update.pup file. Wait for RPCS3 to get done installing the firmware. Then wait for RPCS3 to compile the data. This is a one-time process. Now let's add some games to this emulator. See RPCS3's website for how to copy your physical games with a PS3 or PC, as I won't be going over that. Anyway, I'm going to add 3 games that I have dumped or copied from my PS3 collection onto RPCS3. And no, I didn't pirate these games from the internet. After adding the games onto RPCS3, it will ask you if you want to pre-compile the caches. I will recommend compiling the cache. This will take a while. Now that this is done, let's look over some options available on RPCS3. Some games like MGS4 will require special settings to get them to run on RPCS3. Before playing any of the games, it's a good idea to adjust the gamepad settings. By default, RPCS3 uses the keyboard, but you can change it to use a controller of your preference. MGS4 will require special adjustments on this screen to work properly. I'll be using the SDL option since the Steam Deck has an Xbox One style controller. Let's try out one of the games. I'm going to try out Odin Sphere Leaf Riser. It's a shame that this game never got an official PC port. I didn't expect OBS to record full screen in vertical mode. It will not look like this on the Steam Deck proper. Use the guide button to exit the game. RPCS3 does have a compatibility database that you can see on this emulator. To see the compatibility of your games, right-click on one of them and select Download Compatibility Database. Now we can see the compatibility for each of the games. You can edit what columns are visible by right-clicking a column and select the column you want to hide/show. Now let's try hacking a game. To do that, we will need to head to rpcs3.net and head to its wiki page. Then we will need to click on the Installing Game Updates link. Currently, there are two options for downloading game patches, Rusty PSN and something called PYSN. I'll be using Rusty PSN for this video. Download Rusty PSN from the release section of its GitHub page. Linux users will want to use the Rusty PSN eGUI linux.zip file if they care about using a user-friendly application. Extract the zip file and make sure the Rusty PSN file has execution permission. Start up Rusty PSN and click on the gear icon to set where you want to download your patches. Now I will try to copy the serial number for Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate. Paste the serial number into Rusty PSN's text box. You'll have to use the key shortcut Ctrl+V to paste the number. After that, click Search for Updates. Click the Download All button. Note where we downloaded the patch. We will need to head to that directory. Inside the directory, you'll see the folder containing all of the patches for the game you want to update. Open the folder. Then click and drag the PKG file onto RPCS3 to update the game. For most games, it won't be necessary to pre-compile caches. In DOA 5's case, I do want to compile the caches. Again, OBS is acting weird by recording the full screen mode in vertical mode. It won't appear that way on an actual Steam Deck. Now you know the basics of using RPCS3.